The 20th anniversary special of Hannah Montana hit streaming platforms this week, following a decade where fans have already logged more than 500 million hours of the original series on Disney+. Miley Cyrus stepped onto the red carpet in a floor-length silver gown, bringing back her signature blonde bangs, but with a refined, high-fashion aesthetic. The special generated immediate headlines, with a series of lore drops, including Cyrus confirming that she secretly dated her Disney Channel co-star Dylan Sprouse during the show's early run. She also admitted that she requested the Jonas Brothers to open her first major tour because she was dating Nick Jonas at the time and didn't want him to leave. Modern pop icons like Chappell Roan also appeared, telling Cyrus that her experiences as a child star allowed a new generation of artists to express themselves more freely today. This broadcast used a childhood touchstone to create a significant media event, proving the enduring commercial strength of Gen Z nostalgia. But this reunion presents a psychological contradiction. For years, Cyrus actively and publicly distanced herself from the blonde wig. Following her 2013 VMA performance, she hosted Saturday Night Live and explicitly told the audience that Hannah Montana had been murdered. Her entire Bangers era operated as a calculated, highly visible demolition of her clean-cut childhood image. Today, she is a Grammy-winning artist whose hit Flowers became the biggest song of 2023, recording nearly 200 million streams. A musician at this stage of her career rarely volunteers to resurrect the shadow she spent a decade trying to escape. To understand why she put the bangs back on, we have to look at the strategy behind the deal. Cyrus revealed she utilized a tactic learned from her godmother, Dolly Parton.
She began promoting a reunion special in interviews and on red carpets before the project actually existed. By creating public demand before signing a contract, she forced the network's hand. This gave her the leverage to retain creative control and ensure the special treated the source material with sincerity rather than irony. Compare that curation to how external corporations tried to capitalize on the anniversary. Starbucks announced a secret pop star drink to align with the premiere, and the fan base immediately revolted. The drink featured a raspberry cold foam, ignoring the established television canon that Miley Stewart has a gag-inducing, traumatic aversion to raspberries. Monetizing nostalgia requires detailed stewardship of the lore. Slapping a brand name on a product often backfires when the audience knows the history better than the marketing team. The special moves past pop culture trivia during a sit-down interview with podcaster Alex Cooper, where Cyrus discusses her strategies for personal survival. She details her journey to sobriety in her mid-20s, framing it as a necessary response to the extreme pressure of childhood fame. She also credits EMDR therapy for helping her overcome stage fright. EMDR, or eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, is a form of psychotherapy that uses guided eye movements to help the brain process traumatic memories. This vulnerability leads to the most discussed moment of the broadcast, her on-screen reunion with her father, Billy Ray Cyrus. The two were estranged for years, following Billy Ray's highly publicized divorce from Tish Cyrus and his past claims that the show put an immense strain on their family. While fans watch a celebration of a franchise, the Cyrus family is using the set as a private mechanism to mend a decade of publicized estrangement. The special concludes with Cyrus performing a new song titled Younger You. Before singing, she explains that she once thought of Hannah as something separate from herself, but she is now merging the two identities. She describes her current identity as a gorgeous patchwork blanket, an active integration of every past version of herself into a single, unified being. The historical child star playbook previously demanded that young actors destroy their clean-cut pasts to be taken seriously as adults. Cyrus hasn't returned to live in the past. She has returned to reclaim it. She is demonstrating that surviving the Hollywood machine means embracing every part of who you were to become whole.